right now, okay. No, nigga, you know I wasn't clipping when you said that. Was somebody clipping make it?
No, I didn't.
You just said it wasn't no Black Woman History Month.
I did not know that. I learned something new today. Google it. Let me see the date. I did not know that. Ooh,
but she know all about Cinco de Mayo. Google what month is Black Women's History Month?
April? That was last month. Okay, I'm gonna start celebrating that. Thank you very much, good sir. That's
and she was gonna take off for me real quick too.
I wasn't gonna take off. I actually was inquiring about it. So anything I took off was inquiring to know, is it really a Black Woman History Month? I'm gonna celebrate that month.
You think I thought that some women actually knew about it?
Can I change my birthday to that month?
The whole month? Or just you want to put your regular date and one day? Okay.
Yeah, like I could change the month, not the day in a year. And see what inspired a Black woman on the day that I knew was reborn.
Alright, so do you feel like, I don't know why this still popped in my head, but do you feel like if Black Women's History Month gets popular, because like when you said that, I wondered if a lot of Black women probably really know that, right? Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, right, do you think that at some point it'll be Black people like, oh, why they gotta have the month where it rain the most?
Oh, why not?
Because you know how niggas be like, oh, they gonna give Black History Month the shortest month?
No. It's 31 days in April, first of all. And
that's the rainy month, though.
No, but the rain could be so many things.
The cleansing.
The cleansing of a Black woman, the trials and tribulations of a Black woman. Are you kidding me? Because sometimes there ain't no sunshine. Sometimes it is, and April is like that.
Oh, the ups and downs and roller coasters in life of being a Black woman.
The rain, they be think we so hard, but we naturally soft.
You
just don't know how to show it.
Said what, Becky?
What?
You just said what did you say about Black women?
What?
We so hard, but we naturally.
You don't want to be hard. You gotta be strong.
The urban Black female has been known to hunt her prey in the most vicious and mysterious ways, savagely stalking unsuspecting males through the cityscape.
I have no idea. I'm confused. I've been told all my life that I gotta be strong, but I really feel weak. So how could I possess weak?
So what I'm saying is, are you sure you've been being strong? That's a real serious question.
That's what I'm saying, because
if you don't feel like you've been being strong, you probably haven't.
Oh, maybe.
Those are this is a lot of arguing shit go back and forth, Black women, Black men shit. Y'all see me and Meg can go through that. Yo, bro, we both been through some shit, like I'm not just saying me and Medkit, but I'm talking about, and like, I don't even want to go all for Wild Out Black People edition, but I guess we here. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that Black women have been indoctrinated in the same kind of ways that young Black men are indoctrinated. It happens when we're younger. But I think that, like, the consequences to our indoctrination are superior to y'all's. So we actually learn it a lot more. Cause like we'll fuck around and make a mistake, and the suffering of our mistake will be so intense where we don't got no choice but to face it. But I think for Black, and not just Black women, but if it's just a woman in general, society is a little bit more lenient and relaxed on women. Because it's only two of us. It's male and female.
Yeah.
So, not a lot of times it's like we both traumatized and indoctrinated, and
oh, I'm sorry.
it's easier for. I think it's easier for. What you mean?
As in, like, what? Because, you know, men's rights never really got indoctrinated. They not trying to tell y'all to get a vasectomy, but they trying to, and stuff like that, to stop y'all from having babies. But or if you, like, with impregnation, like, a bitch can't even get an abortion if she wants to in another state. Well, she really don't want this baby. Maybe she's just having fun with the nigga. Nigga like, nah, bitch, I don't want that. Oh, you don't? I don't want this motherfucker either. It's against the law now.
Yeah, so say, for instance, that I had 2 twin sons when I was 16 years old. And at 18, I ended up going to prison for murder. So if I wanted to raise my sons, what would I have did? Because I went to prison. So if I wanted to raise them, what would I have did?
Not committed that murder.
And that might have took for me to what?
Not be whatever environment you was in.
To be strong.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to have anybody tell you what to do with your life, so I really figure, like, because when you in jail, a motherfucker, a complete straight. So as much as niggas, hood niggas, bro, I have to say the truth. I feel like I'm at that point in my life. So you know how the hood niggas, the most gangster niggas, these niggas is, no homo, no gay, right? These are niggas that's in and out of jail. Not that they doing gay shit with other prisoners. Some states don't even got that kind of shit. But sure shit stink. A whole bunch of strange men have looked in your butthole, in your butt crack. I could be in a relationship with Medkit for 30 years, and at no point has Medkit just seen my full movement, the open, like with the spread. Like, I don't want, like, I'm not really like it's not something that we like.
I don't even
but for you to be a thugged out, for you to be a thugged out ass nigga, like, this is happening to you, bro. Like, right?
I don't even want to tell my nigga to squat and cough. I feel uncomfortable.
So, like, sometimes it's like, and it's fucked up that the word is like that, but we know the word is already like that, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, make sure that you slip when you was ready to slip. Because it's a difference between being ready for the kid and not. And then, like, I learned about the marriage shit, because I thought about it with the abortion shit, right? I wonder how many, they call people who get divorces numerous times serial divorcers. Mm-hmm. I wonder how many serial abortion ladies, abortion, whatever it is. Like, women that have more than one abortion. What, like, so it's like, and I'm not saying that it's right, but that is, like, the way society is, so you have to protect yourself. So it's like, we could complain about consequences, but man, you want to be in a place sometimes where you have a slightly less chance of getting hit by a stray bullet. Because once you get hit by it, then all the complaining in the world, it don't change shit. So where you will see a lot of women protesting the abortion shit, it's not a lot of women protesting like, hey, don't take off before you really ready. Like I know society tells you. So look how many shows we got on TV where you could watch a show and it'd be like a 14-year-old girl in high school and her dad and mom would be in the house and be letting her have a whole relationship. And then it'd be like,
Susie, how does this happen?
What if they made a law like, hey, if your child that you got in the house and you supposed to be watching get pregnant before they're 18, parents is liable as well. Or you better let us know, because we got to try to help her, because we don't desire to have a system full of kids. We don't desire to have so much trauma. We don't desire to have people having kids that's not ready for in some capacity. So, and if it's women that get together, right? So, man, do we even think that? Bro, it's fucked up, man. The world, shit's fucked up. Do we even think that, this how you know, this why, right? We might have to weed people out. Yo, you gotta have that kid. Like, you can't be get serious. If you don't get serious, gotta be some consequence. You're gonna fuck your whole life up, right? Because now that's the kind of consequence that can happen for a female, like can happen for a dude. Where like, you gotta have the baby now, you can't get it. Like, oh no, nigga, you gotta go to jail or you gotta have the baby. It could make life a lot harder. It'll just make a motherfucker think about making less mistakes. Maybe your homegirl playing around like that, you don't get pregnant, but she get pregnant and she might be like, damn, I can't go to school or I can't do this or I can't do that or this. Can't live your life. So, yo, I'm going to tell you some selfish shit. Shanice's old best friend had a baby. That girl spent the night over our house, a whole bunch. Shanice would go over there. Deuce would spend the night over her house. Like, I was always trying to be vigilant with Deuce about shit. But her dad's situation was crazier. Right? And when Deuce came back and linked up with her, she worked at a factory. Deuce talking about going to Belize, traveling here, doing this. Deuce done been in places that ain't even got a lot of light pollution, so she's seen the stars and all that. She been up in Rupp Field House watching Kentucky play basketball games. She done did more shit than she definitely did more shit in her life already than me. More experiences, because I was in prison for a long time. Shit, maybe she got more than Medkit. I don't know. But her homegirl who had the baby, that's over. And I was selfishly hoping that, like, hey, you see that Deuce and you realize, like, oh, shit, this can happen. Because I would tell her that type of shit can happen. So I don't agree with society saying, yo, you can't do this, you can't do that. But I just understand that society comes with laws. If we want to affect those laws, we got to be stronger. So we got to have better communities. No, you can't gangbang and shoot niggas and leave your kids out here to be raised. Because if you did get her pregnant, she definitely going to need you. Just makes for a better home. If you not ready because you still feel like you want to live your life in a particular way, don't do it because you're going to traumatize the kid. So the question I was frustrated about thinking is, does it even matter if two people love each other and want to have a kid and want the kid to be here and want to give the kid the best life when people was making kids? And then once again, right? And I'm going to say this to the women. This why you got to be careful about not standing on nothing, right? Because you know what else creates shit like this? Do you remember when, let me see something, right? Google, give me celebrities that supported PETA. Do anybody know where I'm going with this?
PETA?
Yeah.
The pet people?
Give me celebrities that supported PETA. That's it, PETA.
Here's a summary from looktothestars.org. PETA has received support from the following celebrities listed on this site: Adriana De Mora, Amy Teagarden, Aishwarya Rai, Alan Cumming, Alan Davies, Alec Baldwin, Alexandra Burke, Alicia Silverstone, and more.
We can go to the mall, right? Now, right here, check it. Now, these are people that's like, oh my God, you guys have killed animals and used their fur. And celebrities will go along with it, right? You telling me that it can't be humans out here that's more upset with you killing an egg, fetus, whatever it is when they connect, but we can get down with people saying, yo, you can't go kill a mink? Don't kill that fox? So when you jump on trains, so it's like, say you in the LGBT, yo, we did, and then you get, they say the pedophile niggas like, well, if that's the case, can you understand us? So you gotta be careful about when you infringing on rights. Because humans get used to it. Oh, niggas said we can't do this. Well, guess we can't do this. Niggas said you could do this. Well, guess niggas could do this now. Like, somebody is going to try to push the envelope to serve their agenda one way or the other.
Yeah, but, okay, so a rape victim has to have the baby?
No, I don't agree with that.
Okay, and,
But I agree that, now say we read it. If you could pull a statute up, pull a statute up.
Some of the states some rape victims, they don't care. That's why the girl a girl left Texas to go to Indiana that had an abortion. They try to lock the doctor up from Indiana for that shit.
Yeah, so look, that's why I said I would want to.
She got raped.
So look,
she's a 13-year-old rape victim.
I would want to see the statute. So normally when a statute is written, so you see how you said that. So every statute probably has how many words in it? 10,000. Yeah. So within it might be like, for rape victims, right? Like, so they're going to now, and it's still fucked up in this way. So they're going to be women who put themselves in shady situations, and then shady shit happens, and then now it's going to go down like my word against your word, right? Mm-hmm. It's going to be times where there are going to be women that's going to be like, hey, yo, I'm going to say that I got raped and just give the wrong description or whatever. Like, because we even, like you said, when it was a girl that was younger, Meg could talk about being pregnant. When she was pregnant, right? She wrapped some shit around her stomach and damaged the baby.
Yeah.
That's not the only time we heard of that. So we understand, like, all the different lengths that somebody might try to go through to get rid of something, hide something, or do some shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. So, with the rape shit, I don't know, but if we could prove it's a real rape, but shit, the way, like, so it's gonna be, so it's two kind of people in the world, like, so anybody in the criminal justice system gonna seem crazier than the average citizen, but what it is that the average citizen doesn't work within proper constructs. So, are there 13-year-olds that really have sex?
Yeah, no, the person.
No, I said, are there? No, I'm just asking, not about the person. Take her out. In general.
Yes, it is.
Are there? Now, the younger you are, you more liable to lie. So the younger they is, they get pregnant, they more liable to bug out, right? Just with the influx of the internet and Pornhub and all this shit, a lot of kids is way faster because ain't nobody monitoring them. No. Correct?
Correct.
It would not even be a stretch for a grown-ass woman to encounter a 13-year-old trying to fuck her husband. Like, bro, like, the way our world works is a little different now today. People in the criminal justice system have to deal with 13-year-olds that cut niggas' heads off. Did this. So the average citizen is going to be like clutching their pearls. Oh, no, but the police going to be like, yo, bro, I don't have time for this. Do you know how many times I've sat inside an interrogation room and talked to another human of any age and be like, you sure you ain't do this? No, I ain't do it. I can't believe it. I think it was Johnny. And then the DNA came back and then he was like, yeah, I cut his head off. I'm an evil monster. Like, the more you deal with it, the more we disbelieve. As humans, we know that. But like I said, you got to be strong. So when you strong, like, yeah, you could be in a room full of 20 people that's all agreeing with something. But when you strong, you like, I don't give a fuck if all 20 of you bitches get pregnant because y'all think them drug dealer dope niggas out there is fire. Bitch, why the fuck would I fuck my life up or bring a child into this world that's going to have their life fucked up? If you don't think that part is dope, what Ho said, if you can't respect that, your whole perspective is whack. If you like, yo, fuck it, like, let's just play around with it. I could always get an abortion. And then give a fuck about niggas getting too many fish out the lake, like, as opposed to... He got to be strong too. But that's why niggas need, that's why, like, it need, that's why, right? Like, when we talk about the Middle East, we be like, how can you sell your daughter? Because look at the shit your daughter do when she make her own decisions. Yeah. You have to let me be my own woman. Okay, no, what? Oh, he say he don't want it. Oh, you got to move out now. Now, if we made every kid that got pregnant, if the law was they had to move out that day. Oh, you pregnant? Oh, you got to figure it out. We be like, oh, people, like, that is not the way the world work. Like, why would you go out there and have 5 kids before you 26 years old? Your mother just got done raising you and you like,
my turn. It's not funny.
No, I missed it. I missed the joke. Like,
you said your mother just got done.
That's not your mother
you.
turn.
No, I'm saying the kid, like my turn.
Oh, to get raised.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fire then. I thought you was talking about the dog. I'm like, yo, the kid like, yeah, raise me now. Exactly.
Bitch, you knew how I felt, how to raise a kid.
And this why I said the med kid. I've said the med kid before, like, yo, I tell you, don't brag on the babysitter shit no more. Cause I seen it was like yo, bro, like I said, I've seen black women brag on food stamps, being able to find babysitters. This is wild shit to me. Like but if you come from a place where you can say that and it's normal.
To work too, I was working. I didn't want Shanice in daycare, some daycare at that.
No,
time.
what I'm saying, sometimes you be like, yo, if my baby father fuck with one of my homegirls, I got that's a new babysitter. So it's like. But like if we come from an environment where like say you say something and get embarrassed every time and you can't leave that environment.
I couldn't afford a nanny.
Yeah, but that's why. But see what I'm saying? You see how you say that? But that's all those thoughts is in your head before you even have a kid or have sex unprotected. If you too scared,
like my daddy,
if you too scared, you like yo, I'm not having sex till I find a nigga that's at least put together that I at least feel like. We gonna spend like and the sacrifice to that is your pleasure. So most times when you gotta make a sacrifice and be strong, sometimes it's giving up your pleasure. If you don't understand that dynamic, then what's good, gang? If you don't understand that dynamic, then it is what it is. But you gotta like, yo, I heard somebody they was talking about like, yo, you know the NBA, the NBA players. Sons be in the league and shit, them boys be nice. And I'm like, and they do so much like, yo, how come dudes can't get their kids there? They like, yo, and then their kids don't get in trouble like that, right? Like, we like, oh, Brownie smoked a little weed. We be mad at them for regular shit. Can't believe he got himself a young white girl that's his age.
On the verge of being the top gangbanger ever.
Right? Then check this out.
Go to the NBA.
Yeah. But you know the one thing,
boy.
And then they was talking, and then like, so look, you got some parents, right, who they like, watch how you talking to my kid, because the coach like, what the fuck is wrong with you stupid ass little motherfucker? Do you want it or not? Because it's real, it's happiness. Would this make you happy? If you ain't already rich, right? You're not an NBA player's son. Would this save your family? Would this rescue you? Would your moms not have to work no more? Would your dad not have to sell no crap, whatever? And it's discipline in that. So you get the discipline of having to. So while all your friends might be doing wild partying and fucking bitches and getting them pregnant, you got a bunch of niggas around you like, hey, yo, if you start to do that, then you gonna get what they gonna get. You don't get to be Steph Curry. You want to be Steph Curry? You gonna have plenty of time to fuck around and do all that shit. Hey, why don't you just get a bitch pregnant in college? But don't do it here. Because you don't even got access to bitches that's even on a possible road to, like, don't get the bitch in the projects pregnant. Go get the little college bitch pregnant with the good dad over there. At least do that. We hope you get further than that, though. Because you might not even be happy with that product. So it is like a thing where we could, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, like, look, I was raised by the streets and emotional black females, which is why most of the niggas that kill niggas and shoot guns come from single black homes of females, because we be bitches. So we get so upset and so emotional about, so I'll shoot a nigga over looking at me wrong. Depends. Like, you know,
on my shoes.
Niggas' moms be wild like that. You say something to your mom, she be like, what you just said the truth to me? Nigga, I wild on you. Hit you in the head with a motherfucking weight. So we be like that and it. Hey man, like, yo, yeah man, people shouldn't have to tell you what to do, but after a while when you can't figure it out, it's always people to come tell you that.
Black moms act like slave masters.
Single black mothers act like slave masters is wild. It's true. Cause I remember this shit, my mom like, yo, get me, I brought the ice water shit up. Like when I was older, she like, You know, that's what you had kids to do. My mom's is dead serious. She's so traumatized and abused and used and all that she don't give a fuck about nobody. Just make me feel good. My mom's so socially awkward as a motherfucker. Because she ain't never felt like she been around people and had respect. So it's just weird and off to the races. And it's a fucked up situation overall. But, like, if we want certain powers, then, like, we gotta build our shit up. Niggas talk like they want what the Jewish people got. Let's do what Jewish people do then. And let's do what Jewish people do. Instead of asking,
but they definitely don't take each other down.
They don't do that shit. And they ain't gonna be asking motherfuckers like, yo, they ain't gonna be doing that. They're gonna put it together. They got all they need. You got your gang, you got your team, right? Why you asking us for give y'all niggas shit and you got your team? Yeah, I don't think that's a wild narrative, gang. I think that's regular. Back at you. I think that's regular, gang. But, I mean, these are hopes. Because even when you hear people talking about, like, what they want, yo, we got to get past the point of talking about what we want for our children and get to the point of actually trying to do that shit, gang. Like, I think that's all it'll take, man. Like, get to the point of actually like, hey, yo, that's not gonna be you. I would want to raise my son in the same way that I raised my daughter. We can go on that